Welcome to my channel Fate and Destiny. In this video, I like to talk about the sidereal zodiac Gemini, and we will discuss the common themes or predictions for the month of January 2026. So if you can see in the chart here, at the top center is number 3, which is zodiac Gemini, and then we count anti-clockwise. You will see in the house number 7 a cluster of planets: Venus, Sun, Mercury and Mars. So all your energies in the month of January, they will be put in the 7th house, which deals with business partnerships, relationship, marriages. So all your efforts will be put in this house. And the planet sitting there are Venus. So what is Venus? Venus has to do with our love and relationship. So you will put lot of efforts in your partnership with your spouse. It's the amazing time for you. And second planet sitting there is Sun. So Sun is your soul, Sun is your spirit. So you will do whatever it takes to reinvigorate your relationship matters. You will be focused on your business partnership and daily interactions. Third planet sitting is Mercury. So Mercury is a planet of logical mind, communication and intelligence. So you will use all the faculties of Mercury energy and put in your relationships in this month of January as well. And fourth planet sitting in your 7th house is Mars. Mars is a fiery energy. It's energy of aggression, and it is a catalyst to make things happen. So just be mindful when you're in communicating or dealing with partnerships. Avoid arguments, and you might seem bossy at this time and try to dominate your relationship in the month of January. Second planet I want to talk about for Gemini Ascendant is Jupiter. Right now, Jupiter is sitting in your first house, and first house has to do with you, yourself, your appearance, your identity, your body, your branding, how people perceive you. And the good part is Jupiter is all about expansion, opportunities. At the same time, it can also lead to access. I find people, when they go through Jupiter transit in their first house, some people gain weight. That's what Jupiter, wherever sit, it expands everything. So obviously we are coming from December, and January is lot of get-togethers, family, parties and socializing. So be mindful. You might add some extra pounds in the month of January. The other good thing is Jupiter is all about optimist outlook. So you will feel luckier. You might feel a little bit overconfident in your dealing with public, and it will definitely attract lot of opportunities, and you will feel way confident dealing on day-to-day basis. That is Jupiter. Third planet I want to talk about is Saturn. So if you count anti-clockwise, you can see Saturn and Neptune, they're sitting in 10th house of your karma. 10th house has to deal with your career, status, reputation, name, fame and long-term goals. So what is Saturn? Saturn is all about your transformation, delays, setbacks, discipline. So what Saturn wants you to do in January is focus on security, in your career. Focus and take responsibility, because Saturn wants you to take responsibility and work with discipline and put a lot of hard work towards your worthy goals or your career. So make sure you follow Saturn energy. Saturn delays, but Saturn never denies. Always be mindful of that. And another planet I want to talk about is Rahu, which is Moon's north node. It is sitting in the 9th house. So what is Rahu? Rahu is materialistic planet. It is your obsession. It is your passion. It gives you fame, worldly success. It gives you success at the cost or at a price. Always remember that. It's sitting in a 9th house, and Rahu is never satisfied. So this month you might feel like you want to go for higher learning, you want to seek a lot of knowledge, you want to have a long distance travel also. And ninth also house deals with your father and teacher. So when there might be some obsessions there, and dealing with your father and teacher, you have to bring a couple of notches down, but it is again a good time for you to focus on relationship and try to mend them if that is the case. Other planet I want to talk about is Ketu. Ketu is moon's south node. It is sitting in your third house. Ketu is everything which is detachment. It dissolves old patterns. It is a planet of spiritualism. And third house also deals with short distance travels. So it's a good time for you to make a visit, maybe go to a spiritual retreat, yoga retreat, go to a religious place. It will be helpful for you. Third house is also writing, social media. So if you want to put the effort into it, learn new skills, that'll be excellent. And since it's a detached planet, so if you have to deal with your siblings, you might get a cold vibe, or you might feel a little bit detached, or the communication is not there. So that is all has to do with Ketu. And sometimes you will see that you want to avoid superficial talk and chats in your communication, and you want to now focus on things that matter and lead to your spiritual growth. Uranus is sitting in your 12th house. Uranus is a planet of suddenness, unexpected happenings, re-evaluation, and unconventional ways of doing things. So 12th house has to do with your healing, spirituality. So if you're thinking of going toward occult spiritualism, healing, and try unconventional therapies, this would be a good time for that. And 12th house has to do with expenditure in regards to your investments. So make sure you're not taking unnecessary risk. Maybe you have a fixed income coming from your retirement account, or you have some kind of money invested in ETFs, mutual funds, and you might heard in a family dinner somebody is investing in crypto. Again, take financial advice and try to avoid shortcuts, because Uranus gives sudden highs and lows. So be careful about that. Hope you like the video, and if you want a personal reading in regards to how 2026 looks like, as a Vedic Hindu astrologer, I practice numerology, astrology, and palmistry. So we can go deep into your past, future, and present and discuss your goals. Thanks for watching. God bless.